Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another video. Just wanted to mic up for you guys real quick because I wanted to touch on this that someone brought to my attention, that your mobility is your best move. And I've kind of talked about this before, how some things are your better moves than others, like having cash on hand and ability to stay young and mobile. But this was really brought to my attention again when someone was telling me about how they're just moving to a new place, and they're not sure if they're going to like it and this and that, getting a new job in a new sector, yet they're going to go buy a dog, they're going to go buy a new house, they're going to go get all of these things that are going to keep them locked in there. It's going to be a lot harder to move when they don't know if they're going to like it or if it's a long-term decision. And I'm just thinking to myself, how bad of an idea that is. So to you guys, I know a lot of you guys are recent college grads, just starting your careers in clinical research, maybe not in clinical research, but obviously this channel has a lot of clinical research content. Your mobility is your best move for multiple reasons. One, if you don't like the field you're in, if you're in clinical research, you don't like it, you need to be able to either move to a different part of town by not being locked into a big house, a bunch of cars, et cetera, et cetera. If you don't like it, you need to be able to move. Secondly, if you want to move up in your given field, it is known, everyone knows, you can research it. You can search on Quora that the fastest way for you to move up in a given career field, whether it's clinical research, and actually we need to do a video on this part too, but the fastest way for you to move up is for you to move around companies, to jump around. That's the fastest way, and for you to make the most money. It's no secret there. That's true pretty much across all industries. If you want to make more money, and if you want to move up, better position titles, etc., and I don't know why it works this way. They should not be rewarding people to do this way, but you have to move around. Actually, I do think I know why they do it that way. It's probably because once you are at a place for a while, you develop friendships, you develop a level of comfortability. It's very, very hard to get people to move. So they reward people to entice them to move over there. Your mobility is your best move. That's your best move, man. You want to get away from something bad. You don't like your boss. You don't like your job. You have the ability to move. You have that flexibility there. And I truly believe that's your best move. Excuse me. So if you're new to the workforce, you're fresh out of college, don't go buying a bunch of stuff. Don't go buying a brand new dog. Don't go, buying a brand new house. Wait to see if you're comfortable in your position, if you're comfortable in your job, if you're comfortable with where your career is headed first before you start buying a bunch of stuff. Because once you cut down on your mobility, you are vulnerable. You have a vulnerability now because now you're locked into that specific area that you're at. You only want to get locked in if you're comfortable with how much money you're making, your position, your company, the job opportunities in that area. That's the only reason why you want to get locked in. I mean, who knows if you even want to live in the States or live where you are, the same country you're in. Who knows what's going to happen? A lot of people, young people now, want to live abroad for a period of time. I know that's something that's still on my goals to do, is to live abroad, either for a year or a shorter amount of time, but to definitely take some time and live abroad and live in other cities around the United States. So with that, there are other opportunities. You are likely going to be able to get a promotion for moving across the country. Likely a company will be able to afford to do it. They'll pay you to do it, pay for your moving expenses. Moving is expensive, guys, and it's stressful and it's time consuming. So you definitely want, if a company's going to pay for you to move and pay for movers and all that stuff, you definitely want to be able to take advantage of that. So remember, your mobility is your best move. And you want to think twice before you go buying stuff or making decisions that are going to settle you down in a specific place before you're ready, or just settle you down in general. You want to make sure you think wisely about that. especially from your career perspective and just from your life perspective in general, especially in the clinical research space, because this is a global industry. You can be anywhere, companies work anywhere. This is a remote industry as well. A lot of positions are able to be fully remote, and with our increasing dependence on technology and our integration of technology into the workforce, this is true across all industries. People are able to be more and more remote. So keep that in mind, that there's no longer places that are off limits usually for your job, oh man, there are no companies there, I can't live there. That's becoming less and less the case, because all you need is an internet connection and a computer and a monitor. Maybe you don't even need a monitor. All you need is your laptop. But I like 2 monitors, so I need 2 monitors. But either way, that's not really a big deal. So you can move anywhere, you can live anywhere. But you can only move around if you are able to move around. Not if you have, 10 cars, 10 mortgages. 10 mortgages is 20 dogs and a farm or whatever. You can't move all that. So if you keep what you have small, you're able to move a lot more frequently, able to take advantage of a lot more opportunities, move across the country, move across the world if you want to. It's a lot harder if you have a lot of baggage you're carrying with you. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Your mobility is your best move. Keep that in mind. And it pays to be mobile, guys. That's why the best paying jobs, sales, they're on the road all the time. Clinical research associate, instantly $20,000 more dollars. People, a minimum of people are getting 15 to 20K promotion instantly from just becoming a clinical research associate. And what's crazy about that is so you get an instant promotion, a huge promotion. The average promotion for people that are in the office base is nowhere near that. And then you make money in the reverse as well. So you're gone on those days that you're gone. You're not spending any money on food, no money on gas, no electricity, or just barely minimum electricity at your house. You're staying in a nice hotel usually, or whatever. So you're making money in the reverse that way. You're not putting any miles on your car. So you're making more money in salary, and then you're making money in reverse by not spending any of your money, or saving more of your money too. So, and you can only take those traveling jobs seriously too if you don't have a lot of baggage and a lot of things in your life that you have to deal with, because a lot of the times you have to work a little bit more than 40 hours. All right, guys, just want to share that with you guys really quickly. Your mobility is your best move. As always, email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. And that's it for this video, guys. Take care.